After months of conversation between Richmond Redevelopment Housing Authority and its residents on whether to move the Gilpin Court housing community under new leadership, Richmond City Council voted in favor of a resolution that would extend that discussion even further.
Ms. Gibson?
Yes.
Ms. Jones?
Aye.
The vote took place at Monday night's City Council meeting. Dozens of Richmond residents weighed in on the potential transfer of power.
I'm not for the transfer to RDC because I feel like I was misled and deceived about how the plan would actually be redeveloped.
How will transferring Gilpin to an institution with even less oversight and transparency offer anything different? The only guarantee is that the public won't actually know and be powerless to stop them.
For months, RRHA has shared its hope to move Gilpin Court management from RRHA, a public entity, to Richmond Development Corporation, or RDC, which is a private nonprofit under RRHA. In order to make this move, a vote by the RRHA Board of Commission is required, a change RRHA CEO Stephen Nesmith says would help residents.
How can it be best leverage to redevelop Gilpin Court? The other things that it could do is attract and raise money for all sorts of things that public housing residents need, and that includes Gilpin Court. That is generating money, which we don't have.
In April, the board voted not to approve the new leadership. In an effort to get more public support over time, RRHA put a new vote on the calendar for September. This prompting Councilwoman Kenya Gibson to submit Monday's new proposal for expedited approval.
When I heard that a master development agreement was signed after the RRHA Board of Commissioners voted against transferring the property to RDC, this was concerning to me.
The resolution she proposed allows the city's attorney to send a letter to RRHA informing them that the attorney's understanding of the state law requires the approval of City Council before any changes in the development, this including the transfer of Gilpin Court.
The law is very clear that before the RRHA has the authority to be able to go into an agreement, they needed to have our body needed to vote in support of that, and that did not happen.
Gibson and those that share their concerns say they hope RRHA seeks more input from the community and its representatives before moving forward on work in any of its communities.
We have 2,000 residents who need to have a voice, and we are their voice in this matters.
Most of the residents do not know what's going on. It's not a robust communication from RRHA.
Now, we reached out to RRHA for a response to tonight's resolution approval, and I'm still waiting to hear back. For CBS 6 News, I'm Joyful. Janine, Julie.